Yo, what up, Sinners? Infinite Sin here with another reaction. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we are doing School Love Affair. We're breaking it open. Not breaking it open, but we're breaking into this whole track list. We're gonna investigate the songs in here. Going over it, looking at the dual set playlist, I see that Boy in Love and Just One Day are on here. Things to look forward to. We got Tomorrow, Jump, and those are the only ones that I really recognize from the comments and the things that we've done. So we're gonna have two songs that we've already done, which is great because that means we're just gonna have like a nice chill video. We don't have to break it down. And we've got a couple that I've been looking forward to doing it, and a lot of you have been looking forward to hearing it. So I'm pretty pumped about that. That's pretty dope. Hope you guys are enjoying everything. I've been doing a job application in between each video that I'm doing today, just trying to get back on the grind and get out in the real world and try not to get too sad about it, I guess. It sucks. But we're not going to let it bring us down. We're going to move forward. We're going to attack things as we normally do and enjoy what we can. I'm going to try to get to at least track... Oh wait, there's a track missing on this. Hold up. Song number 3. Okay, there it is. Track number 3. It's a skit. Hey, we got a skit. And you guys know I love looking at skits. Not because they're short, but because it's like a peek into the real life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm super pumped, you guys. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking. Hi, if you're new, I'm Infinite Sin. I listen to BTS songs. We do a listen through, we do a lyrical analysis, and we watch a little something extra at the end of it to see if we can make a connection with the song, see how we really enjoy it, if we really enjoy it, and just to kind of, you know, have a good time and get kind of more connected with BTS and the music that they produce. So if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell, check the links in the description, drop me a comment, and become part of my community. I really appreciate it, and we'd be more than happy to welcome you in. All right, I'm gonna pull everything up. We're gonna get started on the listen through. You guys know how it goes. Listen through, lyrics, extra. Let's get to work. All right, let me pull this stuff up. Oh, it's the second part.
아 잠시만요. 음악 좀 꺼주세요.
왜?
아, 형 이거 아니잖아요, 형.
누가?
아, 두고 봐. 이게 뭐예요, 형?
두고 파거든.
아, 그래요? 그럼 제 스타일 한번 보여드릴게요. 아, 음악 한번 주세요. 그렇지, 이거지 이거. 형, 이런 스타일. 아, 사랑은 희망적으로 가야죠, 희망적으로. 야, 야. 서림없이 고백하는 게 나의 스타일. 너 위해 사람의 이 한 몸 다 바칠 타입. 항상 널 향해 조명을 비추게, girl. 이건 너와 나 위한 사랑의 무대인, girl. 우리는 콩깍지 셔츠 알콩달콩. 우리의 미래는 밝고 화사의 알록달록. 너만 있으면 뭐든 다 가졌지 like Emily. 너와 지금부터 사랑의 문이 열리지, go in. 죽이네 죽여. 역시 사람이 희망적인.
Those J-Hope vibes, bro.
맨날 희망적으로 사냐?
희망적으로.
아, 방탄 스타일 그거 알잖아.
그럼 뭔데?
방탄 스타일. 해봐.
해봐?
Let's go.
We recognize this one.
BTS 우리가 사랑하는 법. 10대던 20대던 같아 사랑하는 건 RM. So now I'm telling you the story. 난 이렇게까지 사랑해 봤어 너는 떨어. This is just an intro shot and by my whole mind and body. You know they heart refusals and rebels could never stop me. They could never return me. This is my ideology. Who in the world came there with my heart's blood? Nobody. 다시 모르게 넌 어떠니? 사랑해보지 않았다면 꼭 나처럼 해보는 게 어때? 장사나 감정이란 게 묘한 게 난 널 웃게 했는데 넌 널 울게 하는 놈에게 가더라고. Yeah, that's love. 그래 그게 사랑. 누구 찌질하다고 말하지만 난 정말 괜찮아. 사랑할 땐 한 번도 상처받지 않은 것처럼 내 모든 걸 앗아간데 또 터질 것처럼. 사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게, 노래할 때는 좀 따끔하게, 좀 화끈하게.
Straight vibes, dude. Okay. So the the last part of the song, right, we were familiar with, right, with RM's part. RM's part we were very familiar with, not to the completeness of what it was, but we had heard that soundtrack before, that music before, so that's familiar, and I like that. The Yoongi part, the J-Hope part, was definitely bopping to the J-Hope part. Not gonna lie. There's nothing wrong with the Yoongi part, but I'm gonna have to kind of, you know how he is. He moves so fast with his words that I'm gonna have to see what he's saying in order to understand what it's about. I think it's really cool, though, that they took this approach. At first, I thought it was gonna be like a recap of what happened in Outro from the last album, right? But what they did was they brought the music in at the beginning of it, which is like, okay, we're recapping. And then Yoongi comes in with the new part, and I'm like, oh, it's an addition. And then J-Hope comes in with his part, and I'm like, okay, they're headed down the, you know, the normal path, etc., right? But they took RM and they put him at the end of it instead of putting him at the front of it. So that's cool to see that they switched it up a little bit, and also cool to see that you know, the song that we're familiar with from trailers and teasers is finally coming into play and being something that we're getting an opportunity to listen to. So, really pumped about that. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the lyrics and see what this is actually saying. So far, so good. I like what I hear. Just need to figure out the intricacies of what it actually is that they're saying. And I have a feeling this lyrical analysis is going to take a minute because we got all three of the big lyricists here doing one song, and as short as it is, they're saying quite a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. We are going to do a lyrical analysis of a song. What we do is we listen to a little bit. When we get to a part where the song kind of transitions, we'll pause, we'll go back, we'll read everything we just heard, and we'll translate it, kind of figure out what the song means, and then move forward until we complete the song, and then we'll have an overall gist of what this song is about, hopefully successfully at the end of everything. It trips me out every time.
첫 만남, 첫 문자, 첫 통화, 첫 데이트, 첫 키스와 둘만의 공간 속에서는 모든 게 너와 처음이고파 난 고식집 뭘 먹어도 항상 네가 고파 이걸 중독이란 단어로서만 표현할 순 없어 너란 여자 묘사부가 시적 허용을 넘어섰어 이게 너 때문이야 널 대문자처럼 내 인생 맨 앞에 두고파 좋은 집 좋은 차 그런 게 행복일 순 없겠지만 꼭 두고파.
Alright, so this first part, he says, first meeting, first text, first phone call, first date, first kiss in the space of only the two of us. It's kind of like a comfort zone of being around someone that you adore or someone that you love or someone you have a crush on. Doesn't necessarily have to be about a person, could be about anybody, could be about a group of people, could be about army, could be about it could be about a friend, it could be about a significant other. It's really not that limited. It says, in that space, I wish that my every first was with you. That's, you know, just a reiteration of saying how comfortable you are with somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. It says, an eating disorder. No matter what I eat, I'm always hungry for you. This is kind of like, I see this and I think about an addiction, because there's like multiple eating disorders, right? It's not just one or two. I think it's like 5 or 6 different kinds of eating disorders. Anything from like anorexia to bulimia to like binge eating, and then like avoidance is an eating disorder as well. So it's kind of all over the place, but I do know that the one thing they have in common is that they are all addicting in and of themselves, which is why they are considered to be a disorder. It's not normal for the human body to feel this way or to do these things, right? Normal. And but they still happen, and it's all up here. Like me, I have a bit of body dysmorphia. Like, I'm not the biggest person in the world, but I'm also not the skinniest person in the world. A lot of people would say, B, you've got like a healthy dad bod, you should rock it, you know what I mean? But me, no matter how skinny I've been, even when I was just a twig, I still felt like I could lose weight. Even when I was at like, I'm 6 foot, right? And I'm just under 6 foot, and I weigh 190 something pounds right now, and I remember being 150 pounds, still same height, almost no fat on my body, and still thinking I could stand to lose 5 pounds, right? So I don't think it's so much of of a physical thing rather than an emotional and mental thing, right? I mean, it is physical, but at the same time, it's more up here than it is about being over here, right? This cannot be labeled with just a word such as addiction. Okay, that's fair. Addiction being like the main thing we were just talking about. A woman like you can't be described. Even a poetic license wouldn't do it justice. Now, did they mean woman, or did they mean like, is that like a reference? You know what I mean? I said this is all because of you. So the addiction is because of this said person or said group of people. So maybe it's about Army. I mean, that's fair. I'd like to put you in the very front of my life like a capital letter. Being the biggest thing, the first thing, the priority, right? The thing that you only put a capital letter on names, places, what is it? Person, place, or thing of importance, right? So when you see a capital letter, that signifies you draw your attention to said thing. So I like that wordplay. It's really good. A nice house, a nice car, although things like those cannot be happiness, I really want to give them to you. It's not about owning things to make yourself happy. More so, it's like you would like to feel like a provider. And I think as artists, them wanting to provide for Army, even just being a person wanting to provide for a said individual is still an accomplishment that we all strive to do, right? Alright, so let's move on to the next part.
아 잠시만요. 음악 좀 꺼주세요.
왜?
아, 형 이건 아니잖아요, 형.
누가?
아, 두고 봐. 이게 뭐예요, 형?
두고 파거든.
아, 그래요? 그럼 제 스타일 한번 보여드릴게요. 아, 음악 한번 주세요. 그렇지, 이거지.
Alright, before we get rolling to the next, let's look at the conversation between Yoongi and J-Hope. He says, wait, hold on a second. Please turn off the music. Why? Hyung, this isn't it. Hyung, brother, this isn't it, bro. Said what? Now what's up with let's see, this is, excuse me for the butcher. Hugo Boy? Wait and see. That's what that means. Said what's up with, and then it says wait, see. Okay. Dugopa is want to keep. Okay, so he said, hang on, let's see, and he says, I want to listen to it, essentially. Oh yeah, let me show you my style. Play the music. Music plays. Yeah, this is it. Young, a style like this. Love should be hopeful. Okay, so they are talking about love. Alright, that's fair. It's fair. I mean, we kind of understood that, but they still haven't, like, depicted what it's about, specifically. Alright, so J-Hope's like, hey, it's like, chill. Let me do this. Let me say this. Let me show you how I talk, right? Let me show you how I'm gonna roll. And that's when we get into the next part.
이거, 형, 이런 스타일. 아, 사랑은 희망적으로 가야죠, 희망적으로. 야, yeah, 야.
망설임 없이 고백하는 게 나의 스타일. 너 위해서라면 이 한 몸 다 바칠 때 항상 널 향해 조명을 비추게 girl. 이건 너와 나 위한 사랑의 무대인 girl. 우리는 콩깍지 샵지 알콩달콩. 우리의 미래는 밝고 화사의 outlook 달러. 너만 있으면 뭐든 다 가졌지 like I'm elite. 너와 지금부터 사랑의 문이 열리지 go in.
죽이네, 죽여.
Okay, so this part right here, this is kind of, I really like this part. This is really fun. Okay, so he says, my style is to confess my love without hesitation. I'm a type of guy who'd gladly devote my whole self if it's for you. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. I'll always shine a spotlight on you, girl. This is a stage of love for you and me. Ooh, okay. Referring to the you and me as us instead of just me, right? So he's kind of already saying striving for us rather than me for you. So that's cool. Okay. Alkong Donkong? I hope I said that right. I didn't. You guys, if you can leave a pronunciation in the comments for me so that I know how to say this word, I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. It says, we are love blind, lovey-dovey. Now, infatuation. That's what that means. The direct translation is we're wearing bean pods in our eyes. Covering one's eyes with bean pods is a Korean idiom used to describe someone who is madly in love and therefore doesn't see anything bad from their lover. So yeah, blinded by love, infatuated. It's funny because I heard Purple use this the other day, but it was something personal in her life. but it fits. So I get the reference now. I get the reference now, Purple. Okay. Our future is bright and radiant, colorful. Wait, are we there yet? Yeah, okay. Colorful. As long as I have you, I have everything like a millionaire. Like it. I like it. As long as I have you, I don't need money, essentially. Because he's got everything he needs. And with you, the door of love opens now. Go in. I dig this style a little bit. It's a little more clear for me. So, alright, let's keep going. Next conversation.
사람이 희망적이지 희망적.
어떻게
희망적으로.
맨날 희망적으로 사냐?
희망적으로.
아, 방탄스타일 그거 알잖아.
뭔데?
방탄스타일. 힙합.
힙합?
Let's go.
Okay, before we jump into the goodness, this is awesome. Love should indeed be hopeful. Agreed. I agree with it. How can anyone live hopeful every day? That's not Bangtan style. What is it? Bangtan style. Hip hop. Hip hop? Let's go. Let me show you. See what's up. Alright, so they all have different perspectives of how things are to be approached. So, fair enough. See if I can keep up.
BTS 우리가 사랑하는 법 10대던 20대던 같아 사랑하는 건 RN So now I'm telling you the story 난 이렇게까지 사랑해봤어 너는 bloody This is just an intro shining by my whole mind and body You know they hurt refusals and rebels could never stop me They could never return me This is my ideology Who in the world came there with my heart's blood? Nobody 참 우리께 넌 어떠니 사랑해보지 않았다면 꼭 나처럼 해보는 게 어때 상상한 감정이란 게 묘한 게 난 널 웃게 했는데 넌 널 웃게 하는 놈에게 가더라고 Yeah that's love 그래 그게 사랑 누구 지질하다고 말하지만 나 정말 괜찮아 사랑할 땐 한 번도 상처받지 않은 것처럼 내 모든 걸 앗아간데도 터질 것처럼 사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게
Alright, we'll backtrack because now they're all together, so that signifies the next part. So, what he says in the... God, look at all that wording. Okay. It says, BTS, the way we love. Whether you're in your teens or your 20s, we love the same. And that's true. It's something I learned about ARMY early on, is I used to think it was all young people, but come to find out that got people of all ages from, like, especially my analytics say we've got people from 14 years old to 70 plus years old watching my videos at some point in their day. So it's kind of interesting to think that those people are armies, right? And I think that's awesome. So, okay, maybe not all of you are, but like, because we do get haters, right? But most of you. So whether you're, okay, so it's RM. So now I'm telling you this story. I've loved this so much before. What about you? This is just an intro shouting about my whole mind and body. You know that her refusals and bad words could never stop me. So regardless of what she thinks in terms of like if she likes him or not, he's still infatuated with her, right? It's like just the fact that she's not, it's the chase essentially, not in a metaphorical sense of like no means yes kind of thing, but in a sense like even though she's not probably in it as much as said that person's not in it as much as him, he's still like it doesn't deter his feelings. It's like let's see, it says, you know that her refusals and bad words could never stop me. They could never. Okay, so I'm gonna say this word and I mean this in the strict educational sense. It means to slow. Okay, to slow something, to retard me, right? They could never retard me. This is my ideology. Who in the world can dampen my heart's blood? Nobody. Dampen my heart's blood? Who in the world can dampen my heart's blood? No one, because your blood's already damp. I guess I see it. It makes a little bit of sense. It's kind of weird. Okay. Now we're going to dwell on it. We're going to keep going. So basically, it's already there. I guess that's what he's meaning. Like, it's already damp. You can't dampen it any more than it already is, right? Okay, so what's up? Let me ask you again. What's up? What do you think? If you haven't loved yet, how about loving just like I do? Human emotions are really interesting. See, I'm just sitting here thinking this right now. I made you smile, and then you went to some jerk who makes you cry. Oh! Mood. Been there. Done that. Moved on. All right, so I said, yeah, that's love. I said, yeah, that's love. It's kind of like, that's life. That's just how it works. It is what it is, man. So he says, though someone might say I'm pathetic, I'm really okay. You're not pathetic for not giving up or, hoping. I mean, hope is what keeps us driven, right? It says, when I love as if I've never been hurt. And that's how you should do it, right? I want to say that I even said that the first time I heard this song, the second time I heard this song. As if I will give even more, even if it takes everything away from me. What's up? So we've already heard this, right? Because we did the trailer when this came out. I don't think we heard the full aspect of the song, but I do remember saying that you should love as if you've never been hurt. So we're not going to dwell too much on that because I think you can go back and watch it in another video I've done. But it's still cool. You should love as if you've never been hurt because it's not fair to the other person. If you treat them as if they're going to hurt you, you've already damaged the relationship before it's even started, right? And if this is about ARMY, I would feel like they would treat their fans the same way. No matter who the haters are, you treat every person that is a fan as if they have no hatred as well. So, alright, so we're going to do the together part. Let's back it up just a little bit. Let me find a matchup on my lyrics. I think this is it. Okay, there we go. Fair. That's fair enough. I like that. Okay, so I like how they came together and more or less just all said the same thing. It says, when loving, we love hard. When singing, we sing sharp. A bit hard, a bit sharp. Now, think in the note world, for those of you guys who don't know music as much as a lot of other people do, right? If you're not very familiar with music, sharps, flats, and then pitch. That's the reference here. When I think sharp, I think flat. They're the same thing. They're off, right? They're noticeable, right? They're the same. They're the in-between note, right? They're off the harmonic frequency, essentially. So, but they're noticeable, and I think that's the general consensus of that. A bit hard said, when we love hard. When singing, we sing sharp. So a bit hard, a bit sharp. It's just a little bit of repetition. In a word, this is Bangtan style 3 times, each one by each individual member. Right? And it's a Bangtan style. So regardless of the differences of their roles, we have 1, 2, 3 different roles, 3 different singers in a song, each one singing their own verse to come together at the end and make it one. And I think feels like that's the general overall message, is that you can have different viewpoints of different things, be it love, be it addiction, be it hope, be it whatever. It's in the end, as long as it all comes together and makes for a good experience, it's almost like every little bit is worth it. I don't know if I'm right. If I'm not, you can let me know. By all means, I'll look up a translation if I can find out what the song's about. That's great. But I really love it when you guys inform me about what these songs are about, because that's kind of our relationship here when I do music videos. If I get something wrong or if I need help, you guys are here to assist me on that, and I love that about this community. And it's always a wonderful experience. After I'm done, I wait a day, I come back and I just read all the comments and learn, and then we move on to the next song, and it's always such a great experience. So alright guys, sit tight. If I can find a video for this, I will do it. If not, I will be back with the outro like normal. I hope you guys enjoyed that lyrical analysis. Hope you learned a little something in it, and y'all sit tight. I will return. Alright, so I found something. We're gonna watch it. This is a BTS Intro School of Affairs stage mix. with English lyrics video. This is by a person called Jondi. I hope I said your name right. You got 13,000.4 subscribers, which is really good. It's more than me. I'm gonna use your video just to kind of enjoy. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. It's not for any other purpose than entertainment. We're not trying to make any money off of this. So if you guys can, please go check out this person's page. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, drop them a comment, let them know we were here, and hopefully they enjoy everything that they see in my video. So let's check it out. Let's enjoy a live version of Intro to School Love Affair. Listen to the crowd, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it's a mix. Okay, cool. Nice. I like the sound. I like the special effects.
뭐야 이 민트 초코는. 여러분 뮤직 주세요. Let's go. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air.
Yeah, this was my favorite parts of the song.
너만 있으면 모두 다 가져줘 like I'm in LA 너와 지금부터 사랑의 문이 열리지 going
우리가 언제 다시 이 노래를 부를 수 있을까? 그러게. 너무 귀엽더라 너. 그래? 하지만 우리 스타일
Wow.
이게
You
아니잖아.
hear the crowd,
무슨
bro?
스타일인데? 우리
Oh,
스타일은
it's so
뭘까?
nuts.
무슨 스타일이니? 자, 태양을 피해야 될 것 같아. 방탄 스타일. 방탄 스타일. Let's go. 힙합. Let's go. 힙합.
BTS 우리가 사랑하는 법 10대론 20대론 같아 사랑하는 걸 RL Not telling you the story 난 이렇게까지 사랑을 줬어 No let's go This is a Sony to shout it by my whole mind and body You know that how we do this That rap was cool never stop it They could never retire it This is my idea Not who in the world can give them my heart blood Nobody what's up That's 모든 게 what's up 너 너처럼 사랑의 봉시 하나 담을고 나처럼 해보는 게 어때 사랑 감정이란 게 묘한 게는 널 올게는 되는 널 올게는 널 내게 가더라고 Get it slow, 그리고 네 사랑도 무시질 하라고 말하지만 나 정말 괜찮아 사랑할 때 아무도 상처받지 않을 것처럼 내 모든 걸 아사가 되도 터질 것처럼 사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게 노래할 때는 좀 다크하게 좀 화끈하게 좀 다크하게 어서 사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게 노래할 때는 좀 다크하게 좀 화끈하게 자꾸하게 왔어 이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일 이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일 이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일 방탄 스타일 방탄 스타일
여기봐 장난치나
뭐고? 이건 뭐고?
말이 그래 맞나 의심하는데
쟤는 뭐고?
I can't wait to start learning Korean, dude. That was cool, man. So, Johnny, good editing. If you made this, it's great editing. I really liked it. It took me a second to realize that it was a stage mix, not like a calm down. We're not there yet. Took me a minute to figure out that it was like a stage mix because it's been so long since we've watched one of those. That was refreshing. I appreciated that. That was really good. So hopefully you let me keep this and we can, you know, all enjoy it together. But so far I really like that song. At the end of everything, I think it's got a good message. At the same time, if I had to pick a favorite part, it's Hobie's part. I really like Hobie's upbeat additive to this. It's very refreshing, it's very energetic, and it puts a smile on my face, and I really needed that today. And I think that's important to take away from this. At least if I'm going to take away anything, I think that's At least I got something out of it, you know, like that. I wouldn't call this my favorite song. It's not a bad song. I really like it. At this point, we're getting to the point where we've heard so many songs that it's gonna be almost impossible for me to even have a top 10. Like, I can't even tell you what's in my top 10 other than the fact that my top 2 at this current moment are eternal, and then Film Out took the place of Boy With Love for top 2. So Boy With Love's the top. It's in the third. Definitely an excellent listen. It was a good experience. I'm so glad that there was a live to watch and to enjoy. I hope I got close. If I didn't, guys, let me know if I missed any information. If there's something I need to know, just let me know how you liked it. If you didn't like it, whatever, drop me a comment. You guys know. If y'all liked it, please hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and check out the links in the description. As always, you guys, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and I will check you guys later.